The Circle. So The Circle is a movie starring Emma Watson, featuring Tom Hanks and John Boyega. They're in it, but it's Emma Watson's movie. And she's in her dead-end job, so her friend gets her an interview at this company called The Circle. She lands it, now she's in The Circle. What is The Circle? The Circle's like Google meets social media. It's like if Google and Facebook went splat. Basically, if Google Plus ever actually took off and became the social media presence Google wanted it to be, it would be The Circle. And The Circle is ever-changing, ever-evolving. More people are being watched for the sake of data, and so this company can adapt and make life better for people, and thus more people get watched. It's an interesting premise. They make a good case for it in the movie, but it is a slippery slope. Basically, that's the whole point of the movie. The interesting thing about this movie is its concept. Movie makes a great case for, it's like if you could tag and keep track of every kid, no more kids would get kidnapped. How rad would that be? You watch it in the movie, you're like, yeah, that'd be great. Without secrets, maybe mankind can reach its true potential. But at what cost? That's the thing you gotta think about. I personally love Me My Private Time, not only because all of the porn, but I just like putting on my headphones, zoning out with music into my own little world of nothing. Just me and the tunes in my head. If I was being watched all the time, it'd be kind of cool for about a day and a half, and I'd be like, all right, bug off. I really need my space. What really works in the movie was Tom Hanks, first of all. I know it's Emma Watson's movie, and I'll get to her in a second, but Tom Hanks, oh my God. Tom Hanks is in about 4 or 5 scenes in the entire movie, handful of scenes. Completely crushes it. This dude is charming, he's electric. If there is going to be a super Skynet overlord in human form, I would want it to be Tom Hanks' character in here. Like I said, John Boyega is in it. Again, not in it enough for me to actually reference in this review. Like, if he were anyone else, I wouldn't reference him in the review, but hey, it's John Boyega. I like John Boyega. I find it really perplexing that he will always be in America. He'll never have a British accent ever. Not in a movie anyway. It's really weird because he does in real life. Emma Watson's fine. Like, Emma Watson's that girl that's perfectly serviceable and she's fine. It's like, oh, we need a female in a movie. We need a girl. Great, Emma Watson will do. And we love her because of Harry Potter. And it's fine and dandy, but thus far, I love Emma Watson because I see the potential in Emma Watson, but she has yet to deliver a role that makes me really be like, oh my God, Emma Watson. Other than the great conceptual premise and Tom Hanks completely crushing it, the movie's a bit choppy and forgettable, not gonna lie. Which is a bummer. I saw the trailer, I was like, this movie could be the tits. It's not quite. Really, it's because they need to do so much in a short amount of time. They need to get these characters from A to Z in that much time. And I almost wish this movie was going for an Oscar. Like, it came out in November and it was a super Oscar bait movie, so it'd be like, hey, it's like 3 hours long. It's an Oscar bait movie. They all are. So at that point, you can just like really draw it out and have the characters go to these places, go from A to B to C, and have it feel organic and natural. But Emma Watson has to become the favorite in The Circle like that. And it's like, all right, half an hour in, she's the favorite. Bill Paxton's in the movie. I almost forgot to mention Bill Paxton. It bummed me out because I didn't know Bill Paxton was in this movie, and then I saw him and I was like, oh, Bill Paxton. It was really sad. It's just gone way too soon. Not really a critique on the movie. I just wanted to talk about Bill Paxton for a second because I did. But this movie really trips over itself at a point because there's a thing that happens that is a bad thing that happens, but really it was just a negligent thing that happened that led to something bad. So in the end, it's like, oh, we gotta take down Tom Hanks and Patton Oswalt because they're dicks, right? The movie really didn't get me there. I mean, Tom Hanks is super charismatic on stage, so right there I'm like, you gotta be hiding something. I don't trust you. But the movie never really got me on board as to Tom Hanks being a dick. I didn't know he was a piece of shit. I never really felt he was a piece of shit. I mean, he's a little shifty-eyed, so you know he has ulterior motives. And he says one thing to Patton Oswalt when it's all going down at the end where you're like, maybe you are a shit human being. But it's the only real confirmation we have that he is a shit human being. Other than that, the only thing we know about his character is that he genuinely wants to make the world a better place. Maybe this isn't the way to go about it, but that's what he wants. Again, wish they had more time for more information. Guys, in the end, The Circle, alright. Great concept. I tip my hat to the concept of The Circle. Interesting premise with questions that need to be asked in this technological day and age. However, nothing really grabbed me in the movie, sunk its claws into me. It's like Emma Watson gets an internship and then things happen and then the movie ends. Teeing up for the setup for the great question is not driving home the point of the question. In that, the movie's a bit forgettable. When you walk out, you're like, it shoulda, woulda, coulda, didn't. In the end, I will say The Circle, tragically, is probably gonna be forgotten in T-minus a couple days. Yep, already forgot. I say that because it's not really, I don't think a drink is gonna make this movie better. Probably put you to sleep. Alright guys, so The Circle, have you seen it? What did you think about it? Or what's your favorite movie that makes you ask the questions, the important questions, the social questions of life? Whatever it is, whatever you think, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.